Alright guys, welcome back to Medal of Honor with me, ClassixGamer. I've got a little bit of time before I have to go and have a meeting later on. Got about 45 minutes or so-ish. So let's continue, shall we? Been watching a retrospective of this series and I'm very excited to get to some of the later games in the series to experience what they're like. Maybe even try and get this game finished at some point soon. Don't expect friendly reception from the Germans in the canyon. They've by now heard about what you did back at the station, so make everything so hard and lose the officer's uniform. You'll need to rely on stealth now instead of... Okay. Let's do it. I'm actually really enjoying Medal of Honor, and I have to thank Ash VFC for actually bringing this game back to my attention, even though I knew about it, I'd heard about it, but I never played it. It's just annoying that the shooting at me is missing my map. Sight, man. realise. That, but he does whatever he wants. Right, that's bullshit. I shot the fuck out of those. What else is shooting me? I shoot you in the fucking head, you're meant to die, okay?
Keep everything go!
Oh, fucking something you can't walk through. The game, I like the game, but the game was not aged well.
Rettet eure Haus! Lasst dein Ami!
What is this last fuel thing? Destroy fuel containers. Where else are they? I can't see any others. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to leave it here because I've reached the point where I can't go any further at the minute. I'll make a cut and I'll come back to this later. See you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. And we're done. Okay, so let's see what we've done. 2 stars, 3 out of 3 objectives complete. Shot fired 408. Jesus Christ. Number of hits 158. Accuracy 38%, not great. MP40 is the most preferred weapon. 64 hits taken. 16 objects destroyed. Number of enemies killed 36. Headshots 15. Torso 16. Groin 40. Left leg 9. Right leg 16. Left arm 16. Right arm 49. And gunnery elevation wing up. And that is where I'm going to leave this video, guys, because we're out of time. So thank you very much for watching. As always, be sure to hit that like button, drop a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell because you get notified when I upload. And drop me a comment as well. Much appreciated, as ever. See you next time. Ciao. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Medal of Honor. I'm enjoying the game so far. It's been good. It was difficult to get back into the last video because I hadn't played this for a little while. So I had to get used to controls a little bit again. And the last level was actually quite difficult, I have to admit. Now, I think in the future, I probably will do each level as its own video and not split them up. I don't see the point of splitting them up into smaller chunks if they're not very long. I just got word that another ship in the channel was hit by one of Greta's massive shells. You've got to hurry. Okay.
Eindringling! Was? Die nicht Deckung!
That's weird. I shoot the front of their head and they get the helmet. I shoot them in the side of the head
Versuch doch nochmal!
Well, we've done it. It wasn't a very long mission, but we've done it. So I think I might just add this to the last part if I'm honest. There's no point doing this as his own separate video because it could be his own video.
Delivering explosive ordnance onto an enemy target has always been a major element of modern warfare. Artillery, tanks and bombers evolved into lethal extensions of the mighty German war machine. Goering's Luftwaffe, working in tandem with the Wehrmacht's mighty siege guns, smashed across Europe, the Channel and Britain herself. But tanks could be stopped, rail guns could be destroyed, and aeroplanes could be shot from the sky.
You know what? I think I may well just make this its own video on its own. It did take me a few little attempts to actually do it because I did die. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I might change my mind actually. I haven't decided yet. But let's have a look, shall we? So we got a good rating. 1 out of 1 in objectives complete. 37 shots fired, number of hits 2. 86 accuracy, not bad. Sniper rifle is a weapon of choice. A number of hits taken, 17. Number of objects destroyed, 6. Number of enemies killed, 18. Headshots, 16. Torso, 7. No groin, no left leg, 1 right leg, 2 left arms, sorry, and 1 right arm. No, 6 right arms, sorry, I can't read this morning. Skull Monkey, well, it's actually the afternoon. Alright, that's going to be the end of that. So I probably will add this onto the last video. Because this is too short to give it its own thing. But this level particularly, I actually have quite... So I was not looking at the mic. I actually quite enjoyed it. I believe there's 7 missions in total in this game. But that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you next time. Be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment and subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell if you do decide to subscribe. It really helps out the channel if you do, and I really appreciate it either way. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll say ciao for now.